Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from all of the LCK Spring matchups of the day. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
So, still, even so, is level 1. Here's a little invade from Peanut, trying to get on top of Willer here, who is in a bit of trouble. Gonna get knocked into basically the wall, but not quite, as Willer will flash and die anyway. Forces the follow flash from Peanut coming in, and they're trying to deal damage to execute. That bubble might help out a little bit, but you can see this guy is basically impenetrable right now, as here is Peanut. He is in the bottom lane. That's another route, but he'll just wait it out. I mean, they're not even under the turret just yet. Really nice flash, though, from Henna. Excellently done, and that is going to be Peanut going down.
So well played. Dragon, early mountain pickup. Definitely one of the nicer individual dragons to have, but yeah, FearX just didn't hold their nerve in that situation.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's going to be the Void Buffs and the first dragon.
Carry support, not their tank support. You know, we have to be clear on that.
Yeah.
They'll roam their 80 carry support up. They'll leave that tank support bot lane to farm, and that'll be enough just to force HLE Life Esports away. It does deny the 6 Void Buffs. I don't think it's too much of an issue for HLE Life Esports, but I think FearX just preventing
sports on the dragon. There is a ward. They know this is happening, and the package just used probably timing out here. It doesn't look like FearX want to challenge this at all.
Yeah, I mean, Doran had a TP advantage. They don't farm to get souls, but you still farm a bit later. The problem that we really had is that so many centers would be down in levels, down in gold, and just end up, even though they scale well, they would never get to that point because they're so far. It helps to amplify your poke damage.
Willer being annoying, trying to get closer to a spot where he can take down this turret. And yeah, he will be able to. Has 3 Void Buffs help out. To go back, pick up a package, and teleport in if he needs to. And doesn't even need to teleport.
I think it's so important because...
Oh, the predict Viper! He's just going to get caught out just like that. Has to flash, nearly goes down. But he at least gets that culling in, and now Willer goes down. He gets a bit low closer, finally going to join the
combo on the enemy Lucian. That should be a winning scenario. They just don't manage to follow up for the damage, and as you said, closer, not there in time to contribute.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty huge. At this point, you know, it was pretty far away. Like, Willer's trying to get in there, Clear's trying to get in there. And
but regardless, there just wasn't enough damage, wasn't enough CC coming through. And we end up seeing Viper living, and now Clear, you're in trouble.
Yeah, he's in trouble. He's going to hop the wall, run into a Poppy. He does flash, and that might give him a little bit of an extension, but this is a long jungle. That hit is not going to knock him into the wall, as Clear is getting low, but the Ghost coming in from the Udyr, and they should be able to take him down. That they do.
Many? Means you're going to be waiting a lot longer.
Oh boy, Execute is going to get that dredge line, but Henna's just left out to dry. He doesn't have a dredge line himself, and Doran can just hang out under the turret forever. As the hook now going to come in and Execute goes down. I think he was kind of out, actually.
He was.
But then he, yeah.
Yeah, he's direct, you know. We talk about the Senna being a scaling pick, the Azir being a scaling pick. They just bowed down in the face of this Corki who's just dominating. And
I don't know about this. This looks like desperation. I mean, even if they do get it, they're giving up Infernal Soul. So even that is not a great trade.
I think you have to try something. Force an objective when the package is down. This is probably going to go horribly wrong, but you have to try.
You got to try. Zeka's going to try to TP in, speaking of which, as that tidal wave goes a bit awry, as everybody's in the back of the pit. And they are getting a nice little setup, actually, on the backside there, but Willer is going to take down the Baron now, as HLE Life Esports looking to clean up as much of them as possible afterwards. So they get the objective, but a couple of people are getting out with this one.
You know, I expected that to go far worse. So I'm going to say that was a rounding success.
Oh, the flash on in, trying to set something up. He's got Senna around, but it ends up to Clear. Oh, he will live just barely. As here comes closer. Did they get him in? No, they did not, as now Henna is going to be sniping him down. Look at that range. As Henna will take a couple of extra kills. Here. Are they actually going to catch him? No. Like, why? What? Closer!
What are you doing?
He's just dead! Oh no, the chase goes horribly wrong as we have a couple of stragglers going down for free, and now Willer's going down as well. That was just very confusing as a decision to chase the Udyr and then just totally caught out.
It's an Udyr! Like, he just, what was the point? He's just running around being goofy. Just let him go. It's like Willer's flashing on him. I cannot believe that this game that we felt like, despite HLE Life Esports had the edge, the gold was kept even, and then all it takes is Doran goofing about, and FearX just completely collapse.
He was just too goofy, man. They could.
That has to be the hope, right? You just need to pop someone. Execute needs to be leading the charge with the engage. Ideally, they catch Zeka before he packages, but that's going to be such a long shot.
Yeah, I mean, if FearX win this one, like that's going to be insane. Look at that damage. That's not a clear. And yeah, he's mini-Gnar, but like, come on.
That's the damage I was expecting.
Kind of insane stuff. Execute's like, please, I want to engage. Please don't kill me. Zeka going a little bit too ham as the Azir value is kind of insane, but it's a little bit not insane enough, as now it's only clear, and he is going to get bubbled, and down he goes. That'll be Elder Drake to the side of HLE Life Esports, and maybe just the game.
Yeah, I mean, Zeka went in, he went hard, but he did so much damage there. Traded his life for the Elder for the game, and, well, I mean, they don't even need the Elder. They're just going to end here, and for a game where it felt like, you know, FearX didn't have the most control, but they were keeping it sort of even. They really just completely collapsed in the later stages of this game. You can see the veterancy from HLE Life Esports definitely having a lot of value there.
Yeah, I feel like they just waited until FearX made a mistake, and then the game was over. GG. Game number 1 going into the hands of HLE Life Esports. No rush, they say. We've got
really not only be good in the 2v2, but join up with their jungler and try and find advantages there. And Closer had a good laning phase last game in the core keep, and the Trist is going to be more for challenge, so I think FearX need to come out of the gate swinging.
Is going to shoot over the wall, so this is kept hidden for a very long time. Ping comes down now, but you can see that Willer's just going to ignore it. This is what you should do. It's okay. You can give them the first 3 Void Grubs and just move on. You don't have to all in for those. Shout out to
trade-off, and we do actually see FearX moving towards the Dragon, which I definitely think you need to be doing. You have the Clister as well and the Lee Sin for that easy secure, so they didn't get the Void Grubs, but they will get that early Dragon on their side. Second one's going to be an Ocean Dragon, so she with the backing of the Milio, but
oh, trying to jump away, but he still gets swept up, and Peanut's a little bonus here, but it's a 2v2, and maybe it's not the bonus they wanted as Closer takes a while to go down. Willer, desperate to get something, but he just goes down as well. It's 2 kills to the side of HLE Life Esports in the 2v2. Let's take a look at that bottom side 2v2 as well. Exhaust has to be used by Henna, and everything is going HLE Life Esports' way. The overburn here from the side of Doran. Can he get the kill? Yes, he can.
Calculated perfectly, never any doubt. But HLE Life Esports just gaining massive advantages there, and just as I praise Closer in the mid lane, him and Willer completely butcher the 2v2 there. Backfires massive, like the Udyr.
Alright, now they're killing the 6th Void Grub, okay. I mean, they get it right before the spawn, right?
Yeah, they saved it for later. It was like...
It here, right before the spawning of the Rift Herald in 14 minutes, so they're able to just continue to stay grouped up. Now, it does look like FearX do want to challenge this. That all.
What is that equalize?
I never want to see that again, ever. As now, Clear's getting in there, and now they don't have an equalizer. Do they have a chance in this one? As Delight and Viper doing tons of damage to Henna here, and the bailout is not enough as Viper stays alive, even flashes over the wall. As Doran getting incredibly low. Closer picks up a couple, but he is the only one here on the side of FearX who's able to do anything. I guess he only got the one as well, and that's the Rift Herald going into the pockets of HLE Life Esports.
He shows up, and it's like, oh, wouldn't it be great if we had an Azir here? And the answer is, yeah,
okay.
Wait, he got it!
Yeah, he's going to force that divide. Trying to put up a Sun turret, and that he will. And now Peanut's getting a little bit low as this Rift Herald's just getting to work in there in the back. Peanut nearly goes down. This game is kind of going off the rails. As Zeka, meanwhile, free top turret.
And I think the lack of the Azir...
I'm sorry, Ox. I wish we could analyze this game. We just don't have time. That was 5 members of FearX. Where's the equalizer now? He just holds on to it. I guess it just came off cooldown. That one was a big one. And FearX, I'm not sure why they even got caught in this fight, but it is a disaster. HLE Life Esports, they are the conductor of this train that is truly off the rails. And Delight is going to force the flash here from Henna. Just a committing, so.
I feel like it would make so much sense, because like HLE Life Esports, they have the motto, why not? I feel like FearX have a lot of that energy, where whenever, you know, someone's like, yeah, this game they gave them a bit more of a push, you know, on the topple.
Viper's getting in there. That kick, though, is pretty good. Zeka doesn't seem to care, just stands and fires as Closer is going to go down burning. to the insane Viper damage. This game is just feels a little bit Dunzo Ox.
Yeah, I feel like this is kind of mirroring the execute engage from the last game, where it looks
Ooh,
good.
that one was good. All right, Doran, but the exhaust is too strong. And he is going to get him, though, as no bailout comes out and clear. Desperate, he wants to do damage, but he doesn't have any damage items, as is the case with every Udyr in the LCK. And down will go clear, and that will be the game, I'd imagine. Doran's just going to continue pushing. He stays alive, and HLE Life Esports as a team will move down mid.
There's far too many moments in this series.
He is going to get back into the pit, or the fountain rather. Very different in this scenario. Willer hits that Q, and maybe he shouldn't have. Interesting. And now Zeka going to hop away. And they have another wave. They actually have a chance, but the Sun turret is up, as FearX will stand their ground. But the Nexus now laid bare, and Henna is going to be executed as well. Closer just being chipped away here by Zeka, the two mid laners, and the Udyr still can't kill anything. They finally got the Tristana, as we're just completing the tutorial here for HLE Life Esports. They take down every single inhibitor, and that'll be the game, guys. 21 minutes, and HLE Life Esports take game 2.
And they show that's how you chase down an Udyr, right?
Yeah.
So they won't make the same mistake.
These were some of the best highlights from all of the LCK Spring matchups of the day. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.